Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. We saw some snow, as I mentioned at the top of the show, across much of the area late last night and into this morning. And we are tracking another system that looks to bring some snow into the area. The potential is there for a few inches. So we have gone ahead and issued a first alert weather day for Saturday. Again, the primary concern is going to be snow. Again, looking at the potential for a few inches out there. Timing-wise, looking to be overnight Friday and into the day on Saturday. Now, I know a lot of us are traveling back from that Thanksgiving holiday, so definitely plan for some impacts and some slower travel out there if you are traveling Friday night and into Saturday. Right now, though, things have relatively calmed down across much of the region. You can see that snow on the ground, though. As we take a live look out with our Phoenix Park Skycam, current temperature still sitting at 27 degrees, wind chill values still in those teens as northwesterly winds continue, sustained anywhere from about 15 to 20 miles an hour. We have seen a few occasional wind gusts up into those 40-mile-per-hour range. Temperature-wise, we have 26 at this time in Neillsville, 30 on the gauge in Black River Falls and Tomah, same with Menominee, 26 up in Ladysmith and Rice Lake, and 25 at this time in Medford. As I mentioned, northwesterly winds continue to be in place, sustained anywhere from about 15 to even 20, a little bit higher amounts somewhat further to the south that you do go. We are looking at those winds somewhat beginning to calm down as the night goes on, but it is still going to be relatively windy out there. Those wind gusts in the past hour or so, anywhere from about 25 to close to 40 miles per hour, depending on where you live. We still have plenty in the way of cloud cover out there this afternoon and evening. Some more snow continues further off across the eastern portion of the state. Can't rule out a few more flurries, though, over the next few hours, but really not expecting anything to accumulate. We have an area of low pressure situated over the UP this evening. That is going to continue to exit further to our east. Now, we do have what we call a tight pressure gradient in place, indicating that we do have quite a bit of change in our pressure, allowing for those winds to be rather on the breezy side of things. Further off to our west, an area of high pressure remains over the Dakotas, and that is going to pretty much continue to be further off to our west as we roll into the day for tomorrow. Looking ahead with our forecast model, continuing with those mainly cloudy skies for tonight. Again, can't rule out the possibility of a stray flurry early in the night. Otherwise, for your Thanksgiving, while we are looking at maybe a stray flurry there as well, for the most part going to be on that mostly cloudy side. Those winds are going to be a little bit less than what we saw out there today, but still rather breezy. But otherwise, expect some more dry conditions to prevail. As we roll into Friday, still sticking around with those clouds in place, drier conditions, and then more clouds will begin to roll in out ahead of our next system that'll bring some snow to the area. For tonight, we're looking at overnight lows down near 20 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Again, those winds somewhat beginning to subside, but still more on that breezy side. Can't rule out a few occasional wind gusts upwards of about 30 miles an hour. We're sticking around with the 20s over the next few days. Again, that first alert weather day for Saturday. Continuing with the 20s as we move into Sunday, but then we have an area of high pressure that'll be moving into the region, bringing in some more winter-like air out there, Judy, talking about teens for daytime highs and even the negatives on Sunday nights.
Finally see the negatives there. All right, thanks, Sarah. Entertainment news.